Hello everybody, welcome back. This isn't going to be a very long video, but I thought I will just check in with you guys. I did take a couple of days off, I apologize, but Christmas was amazing and I just felt I needed to have a break, recharge and be ready for next year. So, the last thing we're building here, we had a little bit of space at the back here. So I thought, what can I put here? And I was like, you know what? We've got cameras, we've got lights, we've got all that fun stuff. Maybe we should do a quick little photo booth. So this is going to be the photo booth. I've got a few things, as you can see, that is what we've just put there. And we've got a Happy New Year. We've got a family fun. I'm going to place it here for now. And we're going to put that onto a board. Yeah, it's a menu board. It's a menu board. So I think I'm going to put it like here. We're going to move this and place it on the floor here. Can we? The one thing I have noticed, and you see, we cannot resize PNG files anymore. When you buy it, you gotta have it ready already. So that's a pain. That's okay. I'll just slap it on here. And then we can have a family fun photo booth. What do you say? Okay, so family fun. And then for the, I couldn't find, I literally couldn't find anything that said photo booth. So we're just going to use the carpet because we can. Now, I did do the survey that they put out asking, what do you suggest? Any thoughts about the game? And I was like, yes, lots of thoughts, especially with the materials that we can place on stuff. Because truly, we need more material and we need to be able to place it in different places. So let's just put caps, photo booth. And yes, it's going to be a little bit boring. It is what it is. Photo booth, family fun. Let's move that down a bit. Yeah, let's move. There we go. Now, family fun. We can walk past here and we've got that. So now we know that we've got lights. We've got floor lamps like this, which is perfect. So we can put a few here. And we've got the hanging ones as well. These ones. Dang it. Dang it. I didn't put a roof in here. Fine. I'll just build a thing. Let's see. We've got the right. Let's put it across here. And I didn't build the wall at the back there up enough either. That's better. Now we can put these lights up. And we can just we can probably do 2 photos at a time. What do you say? And what I was thinking of doing as the backdrop, let's see what this looks like. Oh, what am I doing? Switch it on. Whoa, that's bright. Very bright. But that's okay. And then the other thought that I had was umbrellas. Now we do know, umbrellas. Umbrella. And if we make that white, and we buy it, we should be able to put it on the light, shouldn't we? Because, you know, extra. Oh, dang it. Let's see. I'm really not a huge fan of this new highlight that they've given us. Okay, it's what it is. And if we're lucky, we can hide the handle in the light. There we go. A little bit of diffusion on the lights. What do you say? Let's do it that way first. Let's just line this up. And then we're good. Okay, so we've got the umbrella diffusers. They're not exactly the same. They're not perfect. But that works. Now, for the camera, okay, here's the camera tripod. And use the camera to go on the tripod. Sounds good to me. Okay, and then my other thought was blinds. Oh, blinds. We can use these as sort of the background. Gonna need the smoothest fabric we can find. And probably, I suppose we can do some weird ones, but let me do a few simple ones first. Let's just do, they don't all have to be patterned. We can do sort of like a green, because we're not going to see the inside of any of them except for the one right on top. So let's buy that one. And this can sort of be the green screen type thing. And I'm going to roll it up. And I'm just going to put a bunch there, and then we can change them to whatever color we want. Well, that fits perfectly. Yes. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So let's change the front one. And for this one, maybe we can do, maybe that will be cool. And then obviously the back, maybe do it black. And then this is going to be the fun part. Let's do that sort of, I don't know, yellow. That one can be like bright blue. And then now we just have to move them. If only there was a way to swap this string onto the other side. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, we're going to have some glitching. That's fine. I'll move out a smidgen. There we go. And then we can resize that down to there. I like it. And then we can take some of the colors from this and change these ones. So let's make this back one red. And we've got turquoise here. And we've got green, but not, whoopsie, not that green. Going to have to be super bright. That maybe. It's very dull. Let's do that. And then this one can maybe be, if you look at the pants on the clown, it's got stripes. Maybe we can do the fireworks. And it's just so boring. That's so sad. All right, so let's do yellow fireworks and red and green. Sure, let's do that. What am I doing? Oh boy. It only glitches at the bottom. So if we cover up the glitching at the bottom, you can just see it like peeking through there. And then this one will have to come out to fix the glitchiness. So if you're standing here, ew, that glitching's bad. All right, let's move you back. Resize, don't resize, move. There we go. So you have your camera. We'll have, let's move this out a little bit. So you're sort of in frame there. You can stand behind there or whatever. You've got that. You've got your camera stuff. And then we maybe a stool or a chair or something. So how about maybe something like that just for the fun of it? That's fun, isn't it? And then for this one, what would you consider a mystery stool? How about that? I think that works. Then I intend to put a couple of things. Now on the wall, I'm thinking of what I've got is I've got a couple of PNGs. Now again, the PNGs, they're making us work for this, aren't they? They're really, really making us work for this. So if you look here, I've got a couple of like that. So we've got like fun stuff that people can put on. Now, so I don't know if I finished my thoughts about the survey that I did, and I told them about what we would like. I hope I haven't given them nightmares for everything, but I think that's quite a nice collection of stuff that you can grab a moustache and a pipe. But yeah, I told them about we need more building stuff. We need more all kinds of things. We need so much. Should we use this? I haven't used this yet. Sure, let's see how big it is, first of all, and how big the shelves are. And let's put these here, and you can like come and select your accessories, because we have umbrellas, we have caps, we have hats. I wonder if you can put a hat on the shelf here. Yes, we can. We have party hats. We have Happy New Year glasses. Just this is what made me think of this whole thing, because it's literally the sort of stuff that you would take and wear. Okay, you'll fit there. In a photo. And we've got Santa glasses here. I don't think the shoes will work, but the sunglasses definitely will. If you want some sunglasses, witch hat. It's not going to fit, is it? Dang it. Let's put the witch hat over there. What do you say? We can even use the broom. There These other glasses. Umbrella. That won't stand. That will stand. Ah, no, it won't. All right, let's find a. That would work. Quite like that one. We can put the umbrellas into. A couple of brollies. A couple of hats. What else? Jackets. I don't know so much. But we can do the Santa cloak. Where can we put this? Where, oh where can we put this? It'll fit there. We can actually stand it on the side here. There we go. I don't really think we want. How about a suspicious bag? Absolutely. We'll just throw it in the corner over here if you want to play detective. Then, of course, we've got the magnifying glass. Here it is. I don't think that mask would be a good idea. Or we can do some candy canes. Yep, a candy cane. Christmas is past, but that's okay. We're good with that. We can do a skull. Can we do a skull? Yeah. We'll just throw it on the ground. Yeah, come on. You'll fit there. Little chocolate Santa. Where's the littlest chocolate Santa? He'll fit there. I'm just throwing all kinds of stuff. Now we do have a helmet, which will be awesome. So let's do that. And should we put a couple of these? I'm sure the kids are going to love this. I mean, you know, don't hurt each other now, children. Suppose we should have a responsible adult in charge here. What do you say? I'm just having fun here. Sorry. I don't think the stocks, but we could have some shackles. We'll throw these up here just for the sake of it. If someone wants to be photographed in shackles, it's their choice. No problem. And of course the crystal ball. Will this fit on? Dang it. Yeah. Fine, we'll just throw it in with the rest of the stuff here. There we go. Let's just line this up nicely. So there we go. There's our family photo booth. And then what I was thinking of doing, let's move these over. You can't really get to them unless you're under supervision. We've got, you know what, material, I'm thinking let's do cork. And we can do a whole notice board here with like photos on it. What do you say? So we've got the Polaroid. We just have to find the Polaroid. There it is. Okay, and then we can do pictures of all the people who've come to like have their photos taken. Now this one, let's not do that one. I've got a frame for that one. I want to see if it'll work. We've got lots of families here and lots of people here, so we can just scroll through the photos we've been given. Let's do the mermaid one. I mean, that would be fun to be able to do the mermaid one. We taken that one. Yes, we did, but that's okay. We can do it again. Sort of a group activity normally, but it's fine if one person just wants to pose. It's okay. It looks pretty good. And then I have a frame. So I suppose we could do these. It would be quite fun. You can do a wanted picture of yourself. Sure, I don't mind. It's your choice. Okay, so the other thing I have here is actually linked. There you go. Top secret. Oh, hell. It's going to have to be fairly small though. So let's do 50, which I think that's quite cool. Sort of as a frame choice, if you so choose to sit there with a magnifying glass or whatever. Well, that's quite cool. And do we have anything else here? One posing as a witch. Okay, so we've got a couple of cute little things to do. So let me know what you think about that. It just popped into my brain while I was falling asleep the other night. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll work. So it's just a short little video. And the only other thing I want to do is to put up the Happy New 20, whatever it is. This one. The Happy New Year. And again, make it bigger. Happy New Year. Okay. So we will do the walkthrough before, hopefully, fingers crossed, New Year. But we might as well announce it already. Yeah. Just sort of embed it into the ceiling there. There we go. How's that? And we probably can. We can get through. It's a miracle. Let's just center it so it looks better. There we go. Now, Happy New Year. You can see the back of it, which is awesome. Okay, guys, we'll be back for our night walkthrough. There's one more surprise here. I'm not going to show you. I will show you when we come and do the full walkthrough with all the shimmering lights and everything. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your patience. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.